So, what is your favorite show on SABC?
You know what? I feel like behind the scenes of Espresso
Yeah.
would be my ultimate drama series, like comedy show. People don't know this.
So, if
but
people got to see what goes
behind the
on
scenes.
behind the scenes, that could be a TV show on its own. I agree with you. I agree with you. It's a combination of everything. Horror, yes, sometimes. Comedy, most times.
The drama.
Oh, the drama of it all.
Is unbelievable.
It is so unbelievable. But yeah, let us know. Continue letting us know using that hashtag Espresso Show. Now, 2021 is a brand new year. It's off to a really good start. And with so many people making resolutions over here, over there, everywhere. Will 2021 be that year where you start making your own cheese? Maybe, maybe not. Well, with Chef Clem Pedro's easy ricotta recipe, you might find it hard to resist. You might actually step into that space and start making your own cheese. Plus, he's throwing it in, some really nice mini ricotta fritas, or frittatas rather, to boot. Whew, that sounds so yum.
It is. So earlier this week, young Zoe and I were in the kitchen together.
Yes.
And I was talking about New Year's food resolutions.
Yeah.
And I asked her what hers was, and hers is not to get so many app-delivered meals. And,
oh, yes.
And I love that.
But you know she's actually stopped using her app, eh?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So proud of her. So proud of her. She's over there.
Yeah.
She's somewhere. Yeah. She's not ordering food. That's what she's doing.
I can tell you that. So I've actually placed an order on the same app.
Oh, my goodness. No. Okay. Mine was more meal prepping because get home so late at night, we end up having dinner at 10 o'clock at night.
Yes.
Then I asked on social media, people went crazy and were like, meal prepping. We had a viewer from Panama saying, meal prepping.
So is that like, that's the main thing for a lot of people who actually want to make sure that they eat clean?
Yes.
And they always have something to eat readily available at home.
That's the thing, and they never want to be caught off guard. So let's just talk about this. So it's Friday, and I actually want our viewers at home today, go get some Woolies milk and make your own ricotta cheese. Okay. I'm going to show you how easy this is. Okay.
You know what? Saying make your own cheese easy in one sentence. I'm just like, sir, please think about what you're saying.
Okay, no, I promise you. Okay, so I'm going to add some salt. This is just milk, right? And I've got it on such a low heat. Okay. It's just like bubbling, just bubbling, okay? It's not boiling.
This is salt, nothing else in there.
Just salt. In fact, I'm going to add a little more salt. We're making ricotta cheese, and ricotta cheese is quite like nutrient flavor, so it likes all the added flavors you add to it, okay? That's in there with the milk. Then you're going to add an acid. You can use citric acid, but we don't have that. I mean, do you have citric acid at home?
I have no acid at home.
Okay,
nothing
no, you
whatsoever.
do. You do.
What acid do I have?
Vinegar.
Oh, is that an acid?
Yes. You've got lemons at home?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an acid.
I've got many acids at home.
So guys, next week, the show you will not be seeing on Espresso is Science with the Biso. We're cancelling it.
Yeah, that has to go. That has to
Just
go.
joking,
Listen,
you're awesome.
What doesn't go is the fact that we've loaded the website with all of the recipes we're making on the show, and especially this one. You're going to love it. It's a standout for me. Making your own cheese at home. Yes, sir. Go on to expressoshow.com or go on to woolworths.co.za rather. They've got all of that there. And then you get to shop some really fantastic deals on there. woolworths.co.za.
It's done.
What's done?
I've made cheese.
No, man.
I've made cheese.
Where's the cheese?
I've made cheese.
Where's it?
Okay, I added the vinegar. Camera above, they can see that. What's that nursery rhyme about someone who ate the curds and whey?
I don't know it. I went to a Hammanskraal crash, man.
Then we go from the background. Little Miss Muffet who sat in the tuffet eating her curds and whey. What I've
Where's
done now...
Where's the cheese, Chef Clem? Less singing, more cheesing.
Okay. So, the curds and the whey have separated.
I want to see that.
The curds are what we want. That's going to be our cheese, okay? No, are you ready for this? While you were telling the people about where to get their recipe, I've made cheese. Okay?
Wow.
I've got some muslin cloth, and to be honest with you, you don't need to go and find specific muslin cloth or cheesecloth. Go to any like fabric store, and then ask them where their los lapis are. Do you know what a los lapis is? It's all the offcuts of material.
That are left
and you get a piece of this, it's nice and porous. The reason you want that is because you want to put it in your sieve, and then you're going to separate. Look at this. This is all the curd.
I'm mind blown.
You're mind blown.
I'm
telling you, it's like a miracle. So all I do then is, once it gets nice and cool it like to see if it'll turn. You want to just keep it in the sieve, let all that liquid drain off, and then what you've got is beautiful ricotta cheese. Is it easy? Is it easy? Is it easy?
It is so easy. You've got Jamie Lee and everybody else standing behind the cameras.
Wow,
Everybody's
we've got
standing
like an audience on the side. I love it.
looking
I love
into
it.
the kitchen. Well, this is so inspiring and it's so beautiful because I think a lot of people are going to want to try this one. It's something completely different to try and do in the kitchen.
Okay.
I love that.
So,
I love that.
Literally.
Can I feel the texture?
Yes, the longer you leave it in the fridge to kind of just hang and let that whey separate from it, the firmer it'll become. This is, and especially because you're making it fresh, it is so creamy. It is so creamy. Tabiso's like,
It is creamy. It's
so
it's
delicious.
rich and creamy.
Okay.
What's the trick then? Would it be to make it sort of consume it fresh straight after making it?
It depends what you want to use it for.
Okay, cool.
So what we did was when I had like last year, I had some fresh bread coming out, and I was like, my goodness, we actually, like, I didn't go shopping. I got fresh bread, butter, which is always a win, and I had some like pesto and things left over, and I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make some ricotta cheese. My wife was like, no, you're not. I made fresh ricotta cheese. It was still warm. I spread it over the bread with the pesto. Mind blown. Okay? If you want to use it for things like salads or like we do today, make it early in the morning and use it in the afternoon so it's nice and firm.
You're really taking us on a journey here.
I've got a little bit of time.
This. Okay.
Are you ready for this?
Yes,
I'm going to save it again.
Okay,
so
cool.
you made this on Friday. You made your cheese on Friday, right? Now we fast forward. Sunday you had your chicken roast.
Yeah.
And you had some roast vegetables, right?
Yeah.
So we finished the chicken because in my house there's no such thing as leftover chicken.
That doesn't happen in anyone's house.
No,
it shouldn't be happening. If it does happen, call me. I'll come fetch the chicken on that day.
But I took the leftover veggies. Sorry, can you crack some eggs in there for me?
Yeah.
Took the leftover veggies and I put them in a muffin tin. Now, here's another saving. Willie sells those little brownie square tins, right? If you're gonna make these, make them on Sunday, or pop them in the oven even Monday morning. They take 5 minutes to cook. And the good thing about the square ones, what shape was your lunchbox when you grew up?
Square.
Square.
Yeah.
4 of those fit in perfectly in your lunchbox.
Oh, wow.
Amazing. And these are really, really great. Yeah.
That's good.
Okay, very, very quick.
But I think I love the fact that you can extend the usage occasions of this, right?
Yeah.
It's really
Absolutely.
awesome.
You're getting the
Okay,
most
so
out of your
whisking
ingredients.
away there while you are doing that. I just need to get some tissue.
So this is what I would say is like
towels.
a really good meal prepping dish. I really love it. Again, you said you're using all your leftover ingredients.
Yeah.
Which I absolutely love. 2021, we're not wasting at
anything.
all. Nothing.
Nothing goes to waste.
Get my little spatula, get some of this. Like I said, the longer it sits, the firmer it'll become.
Look at that. It actually really does look quite firm now.
And what's really cool when they go into the oven, the outside bits that make contact with the oven, the heat, they go nice and crispy. The bits inside there go out like so creamy. I can't even explain how creamy it goes. It's delicious. All I'm going to do...
So you'd use, I mean, you can use any sort of vegetables with this. There isn't like a clash when it comes to ricotta, hey?
No, ricotta is such, because it's so neutral in flavor, because it's got such a neutral palate as well, it just goes well with everything.
A lot. Okay,
you could make a sweet version if you want with honey.
Oh, yes. I like the sound of that. Listen, go on to woolworths.co.za if you want to get your hands on this recipe.
Make cheese!
Honestly, that's it. I think that should be the hashtag for the year 2021.
Yes, absolutely.
Hashtag make cheese.
Make dollars
when
and make
life
cheese.
throws lemons at you,
you add milk and you make cheese.
You make cheese. Yes.